Hi, I'm Mia, and this is Brady. We're part of Group 10, and we analyzed Houseparty. We are going to start with a little intro and then move into our business model, and then the competition, talk about finances, their strengths and weaknesses, their revenue and profitability, and then end with our recommendations on this startup. So a little Houseparty intro, it is a group video chat app that lets you chat with up to 8 people at a time. It alerts you when your friends are in the house and ready to chat so you can jump in. And it's number 13 on the App Store social networking rankings.
So for our business model, we use the business model canvas. So for the key activities, we determined that it would be revenue generation, app and software development, customer support, and marketing. And for the key resources, that would be software engineers, UX designers, designing the app, and then just word of mouth for their marketing right now. And then the value proposition would be the ease of use. The app is really user-friendly. It makes it a lot easier than phone calls where people just don't answer and need to call back because it tells you when you're online. And then meaningful connections and also a fun platform. And then for customers, the customer segment is a younger generation, so around 15 to 24 years old. Families can use it, students can use it. And for costs, most of the costs would be around app development and customer support and marketing. Since it's not a physical product, there aren't really too many costs. And then revenue is not public yet, but we'll discuss that further soon.
So Houseparty faces some pretty stiff competition. A lot of platforms are doing group chats, such as Snapchat, Bonfire by Facebook, which is coming out soon. Facebook Messenger has a group chat function, and it can support up to 15 users at a time. Skype has a group chat function, so does Google Hangout, and Google Hangout can support up to 25 users at a time. Instagram has four-way video chat. WhatsApp also has a video chat function, and then soon Apple will be coming out with group FaceTime in the next update probably.
So Houseparty is a private company, and they've raised $70.2 million in investment so far. They currently have 38 investors, and their largest investor investment is from Sequoia Capital, which was $52 million. And as far as we know right now, the par value was 1 cent per share, and the issue price was $1.93 per share. And they've been successful in raising money. However, this does not necessarily mean they are being profitable.
So the strengths and weaknesses of Houseparty. Houseparty has a golden minute, and that is the first minute you are on an app, and the Houseparty does that really well. There's a short sign-up survey, and a notification is immediately sent to people in your contacts on Houseparty so you can join and chat immediately. It has a pretty niche market. They focus on young people and connecting with friends for real interactions. You can have only 30 friends on Houseparty versus hundreds on other platforms. Houseparty is really easy to use. You can join a chat at any time, and there aren't very many cluttered menus or setting options. It's all about the video chats. Houseparty also collects data on everything. This has enabled them to notice slight changes in user preference, and it enables them to continuously improve. So their leap of faith hypothesis is that enough people will download and use the app to satisfy their investors. However, they can use their data collection to test their app in real time and get real-time information back from their users. Some weaknesses: this app is dependent on your friends to use regularly, and it is only marketed really by word of mouth, and it has limited opportunity for growth, which can detract from its growth.
So there isn't currently enough public data to support that Houseparty is generating a steady revenue, but they are on track to becoming profitable with their investments and also with the number of users that they have. They do have a good chance of becoming very profitable though, especially if they start using advertisements. One similar company is Snapchat, and they generate 97% of their revenue through advertisements. And in 2017, Snapchat's revenue was $825 million. And social media advertising is forecasted to be $51.3 billion for 2018, and it's supposed to grow 10.5% annually. So if Houseparty decides to go into advertising to get their revenue, then they have a really good chance of succeeding because of that. And also, according to the latest CMO survey, social media advertising budgets are predicted to increase by 32% in 2018 and almost double by 2023, which means that people will be spending more for advertising, so people will also be making more for those who support advertisements. But some potential obstacles that may make them not profitable would be their competition. Large and successful companies like Facebook are beginning to offer similar products, and they already have a really large number of users, so they don't have to struggle with gaining those users like Houseparty does. And then also, right now, Houseparty is prized for being a social media app where people make meaningful connections. So it may be hard to implement advertisements without intrusion because since it's like a simplified video app, it will be hard to put advertisements in there.
As for our recommendation for potential business partners, investors, and users, they have already been successful in raising a large amount, so further investment isn't necessarily recommended. And as there are many similar services in the market, some with larger platforms, they could be acquired, and that could be beneficial to both parties, as a lot of these large platforms have services that are difficult to use, and Houseparty's group chat service seems quite fun and simple to use, as well as cleaner, and it just seems to be fun. And so we would recommend downloading it and potentially put it up for acquisition. And that's all. Thanks.
Thanks.